Hey guys, been a little bit since the last tier video, so I have another short one here for you. We're just going to rank the Spider-Man movies and Spider-Man related stuff. You'll see Venom's down here, but the second Venom's not. Morbius is kind of a Spider-Man thing. I mean, technically it is, but it's not. So this list isn't quite complete, but it's good enough. So we'll start in chronological order. So you got the OG Spider-Man, full of tons and tons of memes. Tobey Maguire, gotta love it. William Dafoe is probably, in my opinion, like the best actor to play a Spider-Man villain. He killed it as Green Goblin. We saw him back in No Way Home. Killed it again. He's just amazing. He loves the character. He brings something to it every time. And this movie made me a Spider-Man fan. Like, it's hard to watch now because I know, like, every single scene by heart. So before I'm even watching the movie, I've, like, played it out in my head 1,000 times. But I still go back, I watch scenes. I like the Goblin versus Spider-Man fight. Testing out the powers and the Go Web Go, Shazam stuff. So you gotta love it. I think every Spider-Man fan, if this is not S tier, you're crazy or something. So then we got... Do they really not have Spider-Man? Okay, there it is. Spider-Man 2. As crazy as it sounds, Spider-Man 2 is even better than Spider-Man. Like, the soundtrack is great. The whole movie's great. The acting, the visuals are better. The costumes, fantastic. Doc Ock is awesome. I don't know what's not to love about this one. There's a lot of good memes in that one too. It's amazing. Then you get Spider-Man 3, which by all accounts is not great. But it's always great to get a Spider-Man movie, even if it's, yeah. I gotta say, Sandman's okay. I like him a little bit. It's nice to see him back in No Way Home. Venom was a little underwhelming. Like, this came out, I think, when I was like 9, maybe a little older. And it was awesome then, but it doesn't quite hold up. The dance scene has become iconic. It's pretty damn goofy, though. The jazz club, that's also pretty damn goofy. Like, the whole movie is just wild. Like, there was a fourth one planned with Tobey Maguire, but after this one, I can kind of see why they scrapped it. You're gonna have Bruce Campbell as Mysterio and Vulture showing up. I think Black Cat and Scorpion might be in there too. Probably would have been pretty sweet, but we never got it. Maybe in an alternate reality we would, but not this one. So then we got the Amazing Spider-Man reboot, which I freaking love. I was a very young teenager when this one came about. And at this point, I was reading comics. I was an even bigger fan of Spider-Man. So I was reading the Ultimate Spider-Man comics alongside this. And Spider-Man was like my everything. I had the posters. I wanted to be just like him. And I thought Andrew Garfield was like a cool Spider-Man. Every kid in school, even if they're nerdy, wants to be cool. And every kid wants to be Spider-Man too. But he's even younger in this one. There's the meme, he keeps getting younger with each movie. But this one definitely connected more with me. Like, Tobey Maguire graduates high school in the first Spider-Man movie alone. So he's far older than I ever was. This one was closer to my age. He's going through problems I was. He's trying to find a girlfriend. I'm trying to find a girlfriend. This one was like the Bible to me as a teenager. This one I'm gonna get so much like backlash about if this ever goes anywhere. But I freaking love The Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's my guilty pleasure. The suit alone is amazing. It is the best Spider-Man costume we have ever gotten. The one at the end of No Way Home is fantastic, but this one was so much better. He's tall, he's slender, the eyes are big, the spider looks great. The swinging around the city's never been better. It was so great. The camera followed him too. Like some of the best Tobey Maguire stuff was like when the camera followed him. But you felt very much so in the action, which is something I think they lost with the Tom Holland ones. You see him swinging around the city, but not that much. And the camera kind of follows, but you don't feel like you're on the web with him swinging. Now, Electro was a little goofy, not the greatest villain, but I do like Jamie Foxx. I saw a lot of that promotional stuff too. He really gave it his best. Like, ultimately, blue was not the way to go. Was it a big mistake? No. Electro's blue in the Ultimate Comics, it works. So was it the craziest idea? No. It just did not translate well. Now, Dane DeHaan as Harry Osborn and the Green Goblin, that was a little weird. It felt a little rushed. Like, we just got Harry Osborn as the new Goblin in Spider-Man 3. They just introduced him in this one. Norman's like sick and dying, so we never even got Norman as the Goblin, just straight to Harry. Now he's dying with some weird disease that's killing his dad too. And there's some weird stuff there too. Like his dad made it to like his 50s, 60s. He's played by, I think, Colin Coopers is the actor's name. But he looks at least 50 or 60 or something. And Harry in this looks like he's in his 20s. He's got time to figure it out. So I don't know why he's freaking out so much. But it felt very rushed. I know there's a lot of behind the scenes issues and stuff. With the third one coming around, there was a third one of these planned, but Sony is weird. There was like a Sony hack around this time too that affected it. Paul Giamatti as the Rhino, not the worst. I think, yeah, he's very cheesy comic book villain, but have you read a comic book? Like, they're all cheesy. They run around in spandex with bright colors and stuff. Electro, green and yellow. Shocker looks pretty goofy. The actual Rhino looks insanely goofy. It's a dude in a Rhino costume. They at least made it like a robotic one here. They made it like, I guess, make sense in the world. So it was good. They teased the Sinister Six in the movie. They wanted to do that. They wanted to push, like, I think, The Amazing Spider-Man 3, The Sinister Six. They had Felicity Jones in it. They were planning a Black Cat movie. And I don't know what else they had going on at the time. But this movie was going to be, like, kind of the jumping off point for so many movies. I think they just tried too much in one. It's very much so a symptom of Spider-Man 3 too, just cramming in too much in a movie, and you don't feel like it's paced well, you don't feel like you got the right time with characters. But overall, I love this one. It's guilty pleasure. I do like it more than Spider-Man 2, but I will say Spider-Man 2 is definitely better and the best. But I love Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. He's my favorite. I don't care what you have to say about that, but he's my favorite. I thought Emma Stone was fantastic as Gwen Stacy. And the first time I saw this movie, I knew it was going to happen, but I legitimately cried when she died. Sometimes watching it, I still do. It's very emotional. They did it very well. And those two are fantastic. It's a shame they're still not together. I think if you watch any of the videos, though, there's still feelings on both sides. Who knows why it didn't work out? Only them, I guess. But Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield, perfect pairing compared to Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst. It worked a lot better. So I love this movie. On to the next one. So then we got Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, when this one came out, I actually had a pass to the drive-ins to go unlimited times, and I could drive at the time. So summer, so I actually went many times, and I think that's why I don't like it so much, because I've seen it so many times now. I know when it came out, I loved it. It was fantastic. The Vulture's great. Who doesn't love Michael Keaton? Zendaya was okay. Jacob Batalon's okay. I think he's still trying to figure out Spider-Man stuff. He's still Iron Man Jr. at this point. It was a good start. It was nice to finally see Spider-Man in the MCU in the movie. Not the greatest, but not the worst. But yeah, I think before this was even out on DVD or something, I saw it at the drive-ins at least 8 times, maybe up to 12 or something. So the next one we got is Far From Home. I really liked Far From Home. I know some people don't. I think it's better than Homecoming. I think the Tom Holland series got better with each one. Jake Gyllenhaal was a fantastic Mysterio. Mysterio is one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. I think number one is probably the Lizard, but number two is definitely Mysterio. Jake Gyllenhaal is a hell of an actor too. He's great. I love him and everything. Even though he's a scroll, you got Nick Fury, Samuel Jackson. He's great. That was awesome. You got Spider-Man in New York for a little bit. You got him over in Europe. It was awesome. And I know, like, they weren't actually there. They were just illusions, but they did Molten Man. That was awesome. They did Hydro Man. That was awesome. The drones. It's great. It's alright. Like, it makes sense with Mysterio and stuff. So it works. Him outing Spider-Man at the end. Freaking crazy. Honestly, did not see that coming. But that was wild. There's a part 2 where Peter gets hit by the train and stuff. And he thought he could trust Mysterio, but now he doesn't. And he doesn't know what's real, what's not. He's in tears and Happy comes to get him. And that actually got me. Tom Holland was great. That scene, I even cried watching that scene. And then he builds his costume next. He gets his confidence back. That was just a great moment. Like, easily some of the best Spider-Man stuff ever. That was fantastic. Then we got No Way Home and oh my freaking god, this one is amazing. Yeah, one right after Spider-Man. No, it's the best. I don't know how everybody feel about that, but it's the best. All 3 Spider-Man had everything you love. Brought back old villains. It was fantastic. The ending was fantastic. The costume at the end was awesome. I thought the integrated suit as they call it was fantastic. It's the No Way Home suit. He builds himself with the Iron Spider suit on top. That was so cool. Into the Doc Ock's tentacles, that was awesome. Seeing the Lizard back, Sandman was okay, even though he's staying for him the whole time. Because apparently, what is his name? Hayden Church Christensen. It's not Hayden Christensen, fuck me. But the guy who plays Sandman, he didn't want to come back and like actually film stuff, so like the footage they got it. It was amazing. I love it so much. Yeah, it was a little bit slow. Nothing goes. Oh my God, does it go? But yeah, Spider-Man is the Spider-Verse. I will admit, this one made me cry as well. Now, this makes this video, you're gonna think everything Freddy makes me cry. It does not. But it's really just the Spider-Man stuff that it connects to me as a little kid so much. Spider-Man just inspired me so much. If I'm ever feeling down or unsure, I just ask myself, hey, what would Spider-Man do? Like, I may not know the best thing to do right now, but I know Spider-Man would make the best call. What would Spider-Man do right now? It's cheesy, but it's true. We did multiple Spider-Man about Jake Johnson. He was awesome as Peter B. Parker. It was cool to finally see Miles. People want to see Miles forever. You know, in the early 2000s, he's been a fan favorite. So people were happy to see that finally. You got Spider-Gwen. Yeah, it was great. You know, I have other Spider-Man I love. I want to see. There's a second one coming out in a couple months. So we'll see more. I'm excited for that. I want to see Scarlet Spider